We're back at it on Sebago, and I wanted to wait till I got one in the boat this time because I wasn't paying enough attention last time trying to get the camera and everything running. So this guy kind of swallowed it on me here. Let's see if I can just pop it out of his head. Yeah. Oh, got him nice and good. Come on. Oh, such a slimy, pretty laker to start me off. First thing, look at those gaping jaws. I mean, he just engulfed that thing. There's a few on the bottom down there. So we're gonna drop back down, see if we can keep getting them to chase. It was much harder to find these fish first thing this morning here. We had that big wind surge the past few days, and so all the bait that was hanging out around the island seemed to move away. So now we are going to switch it up a little bit, and they still love that nice chartreuse. I mean, more so than anything else. And they hit on the chase. It's the funniest thing about these fish is they don't care for the bottom. It's really like on the reel up. So my suggestion would be to anyone fishing here, if you don't have the sonar, but you find a bunch of the ground marks at least. And if you don't have any of that, wherever you do sit up, try and find structure around the islands, drop down, and then pretty much just like slowly retrieve your bait. I think you have a higher chance of probably hooking into some of these fish that way than just ground jigging. Start off ground jigging, doing a whole bunch of taps, maybe like 5 minutes or so, and then just periodically go to the bottom and reel up, because the fish seem to be responding really well to that chaos and the panic that you can put in the baits. Let's see, so the scope right now kind of switched up on me. I'm seeing the bait fish down there, which is good because that's what you want to target to start, but the Lakers sort of disappeared. So we'll see if we're gonna be able to sit here for a while today, or if we're gonna be moving around a whole bunch. I got out pretty early, woke up at 3 and drove here to get here for right around, I think I got on the water at like 4:30ish, and I scoured the whole area around the island trying to find if the fish were still here, and they had all pretty much moved off. I got one laker coming in from the distance over there, coming in kind of quick. Let's see if we can get him to respond well. Yeah, he's coming a little closer, like probably 10-15 feet out. Oh, we got 2, that's a good sign. There's a few. Start reeling and see if I can get that panic bite. Yep, he's going right for me. Oh, chased up and didn't commit. When that happens, we just bring it back down to the bottom, put it back in their face, bob a few times, because they're thinking about it. You know, oh, there's 4 of them right now. He's coming from a distance. Come on, come on, come on. There's a lot, and they are looking at it. He's following me pretty high up. He just went from 45 feet all the way to the top at 15 feet in the water column. And it's funny because it'll be like complete ghost town on the screen. I actually just saw a laker feed in on the bait balls kind of far away from me there. Let's see, chase it. But there's a lot of action going on down there, even though it looks empty sometimes, which is the really funny thing about fishing, because, you know, before live scopes and this stuff was around, I just fished years and years in a canoe for like bass. When I got into trout fishing, I didn't have line counters, nothing like that, but I had a little bit of old lead core line that was on a fly reel. So I started messing around with, oh, we got chasers. Oh. Started playing around with that until I got the hang of like where the thermocline was in different bodies of water, just trolling with like a trolling motor in a canoe. and I got those from there. Hey, Vinny. And yeah, so you can always start from the bottom and work your way up to figuring out how these fish work, even if you don't have the tech. But I gotta say, the tech is really nice because it just puts perspective how many fish are actually down there and how rarely they actually bite what you got going on. Got a good one coming in from far right. And we'll see if, oh, he was chasing up for that. Lunge, come on, he wants it. He was looking all over for it. Oh, they do that head nod every time and just torment you. Because you think they're about to bite, and then they double take themselves way too much. But he's even looking at it at the ground. I mean, this one seems very hungry. I think he might just smack it. Let's bring it up a little bit. Nope, didn't commit to it. I appreciate it, Vinny. I'll show you the first thing we got in here while I'm waiting on the other ones. I'm letting him come back to life a little bit, but that's a good Laker. You always kind of bring him back in the live well for just a little while. But yeah, got that one like 5 minutes ago, and so I decided to stop on this spot for a little while because it seemed like the fish are gonna be lively. Oh, that one came in, but no chase. They can be so particular. That one's up higher. Let's see if we can get him to move. It might actually be, is that a trout? He's thinking about it. He's coming up pretty high, he's curious. But not enough, but there's a few on the bottom here. I'm definitely in, I think, the right spot for a little while. Big problem that I have is I'll move around too much if the fish are being antsy. And that can be good or bad, but the other day I did that and it did not pay off. Oh, he's chasing. Oh! Because I went way out to like 120 feet of water, hoping they were gonna be in this deep hole that I was finding a lot of the Lakers in last year from one of my full episodes you can actually check out from Sebago. Did pretty good then. I think the biggest one I got was like 12-pound Laker last year. Ooh, oh, the bait balls are kind of going chaotic right now. There's one chasing them up really high. Let's see if I can get his attention because he took off from the bait. Apparently people have been hammering the salmon around here. So it's always good to be keeping your eye on what's on the screen because the Lakers are going to be hugging the bottom pretty much the whole time you're out here. But those salmon, they're not like that. They're going to be sitting a little bit higher up. And so paying keen attention to what's actually on the bottom and what's sitting around like 10 to 15 feet because you can actually pick up the thermocline. And right now it looks like it's surprisingly enough at only like 20 feet, which is kind of odd for this time of year because late midsummer the water is all kind of settled, and like end of August especially I find the thermocline will be sitting a little deeper than most of the rest of the year. Oh, he wants that. Come on, hit it. Oh, he just bit the tail. Oh, felt him bite the tail on it and he just couldn't get it. So that's okay. Probably means it wasn't that big a one, if that's the case. Let's see. I thought I was gonna get that one. May have actually got a strip. Let's see if he did any damage to the lure. No. Well, he did not manage to rip it there. And the problem is with a lot of these jig heads, right, since I'm using the 4-inch paddle tails like that, look how high up that sits in the lure. I went out and tried finding some better ones at Cabela's, but they only had like silvery jig heads that kind of look like, I don't know, little clanking balls, and I didn't like that particularly. I really find red hook is better because it disappears deeper in the water, and something nice and bright and white kinds of brings them in. That or pink too. It's always my go-to color for jig heads, and I think because the ones I was using was silver the other day, they weren't committing to it because for some reason using this color jig head, I've been definitely having a lot more luck. So dropping it back down. There's two off to the right, one over to the left. And I think I might put this right in one's face, actually. Once the seagulls all start going too, that's a really good sign, because that means the bait is in the area. And I saw two bald eagles first thing this morning hovering around the island, so I thought, okay, sweet, there's gonna be a bunch over here. And got him, yep. Oh, wait, did he come off? Nope, he's still there. He's still there, he just didn't know he was hooked. He just didn't know he was hooked. Okay, easy, big guy. Oh, I gotta get rid of the net. Right here at the top. Right here at the top, he didn't know. Oh, wow. It's not a laker. It's actually a salmon. That's crazy. That's a big salmon too. Wow. Oh. Yeah, these jigs, man, I tell you. It's like I said, you gotta be patient with them. It's funny, I really find that like the salmon right now are so much more aggressive than the lake trout are, which is just so funny. And he was on the bottom, so I guess I was wrong. They're sitting a little deeper. Look at that. That is such a pretty fish. Ugh, he's also going live well temporarily. Gonna hit a limit today here in no time. For salmon, you can keep 2 per person a day on Sebago, but that is all before October. So, reason being for that is spawning season starts in the fall for all these fish. And so they don't want you keeping any actually once October 1st comes around, which makes good sense because they actually have regulations to try and keep the salmon population high in here and slow down the lake trout population. Oh, I might get another one right here. Come on, oh yeah. Oh, he's gonna bite. He's gonna bite. Oh! There was like 3 or 4 good ones that all came right up to me. He's falling on the downfall, took a peek at it, he's going back for it, thinking about it. There's a lot of fish down there right now, which is good. He's coming in hot. Got him. Oh, let's go. I had a feeling, oh, this one's staying deep. It's gonna be big. Oh, look at him run. Oh. He's coming up a little bit. He's not burping, which makes me think it's a bigger salmon or something. Oh, the drag. Do you guys see that? Look at him run. Oh, holy cow. He's staying deep. This is a bigger fish. When they rise, you rise. Coming near me now. What do you got going on? Oh, got him. It wasn't even that big. He just fought like crazy. 2 back to back. Yeah, I'm in the right hole for sure right now. Oh, wow. Look at how, oh, you just threw up my bait right away. Look how little that thing is. And you guys saw the way it was screaming with the line. He was peeling it out. In the live well. Gotta get some of them out of there temporarily. That's just ridiculous. Okay, so I'll show everyone what's going on. I'm absolutely killing it this morning out here. It's because we got nice overcast too, so I had a feeling we're gonna be doing pretty good. Look at all the fish in the live well. That's just absolutely unreal. Okay, there's still a whole bunch down there, and when the bite is active, I don't like to waste any time, so I'm gonna drop right back into him. Let's see. Yeah, I'm right on the school of bait right now, which is why I think I'm having the luck that I am. I thought that was gonna be a really big fish. I am pretty shocked that it was just that little laker. He fought like he was a monster. Sometimes little ones give the hardest fight, You know, they're just energetic, and the big ones can be really sluggish, and it feels like pulling up dead weight sometimes when you're fishing for them. But the chartreuse is definitely the color today. Let's see, we got one over to the left. I'm just seeing bait right now, but they'll come back through. That was exciting, a lot of action, quick. Yeah, when you find them and you're on them like that, it can go from 0 to 100 so fast. Looks like there's something really small down there checking it out, and I'm assuming that's the bait fish. Now, the main species of bait fish that you find in this lake, they have alewife, smelt, golden shiners, and common shiners. But they're really weird about like bait fish regulations. So alewife, despite being like what the fish feed on, you actually can't use for bait. It's illegal to use them. And for a while I thought it was because they were invasive. Oh, we got a few right here. Let's see. Got him. Got him. I'm so happy I woke up this morning. Yeah. All worth it. And I can actually see him on my scope coming to the top. Wish I could show you guys that, but I'm gonna try and bring him up real quick here. Oh geez, okay. See the bait go flying? Holy cow. Oh, when they come through, it's just instant. This is awesome. I'm gonna have 4 in the live well. Oh, that's wild. Okay. It's gonna get crowded in there really soon. Probably start putting some of them back here in a minute, but they're actually now I don't really like to eat a lot of the fish. I have been having some salmon more recently, but so pretty much per person, if it's like 19 to 25 inches, you can keep all of the lake trout. It's really weird, but they do that to try and protect the salmon populations. And so with that in mind, then a person keep one over 25 inches. So you can keep a lot of lakers if you wanted to. Now, I don't have many people that like to eat lake trout. They basically scurry along the bottom like that, right? So they intake all the mud and junk that's down there. And so people kind of complain about the taste of them like that. But they are still like in the salmonid family. So, oh, we got one following there. Oh, I didn't want to commit to it though. My seat is absolutely soaked now from too many fish. Not a problem that I have any issues with. Oh, he's gonna chase that. Came up, didn't commit. I think this one's gonna come back around. He's hanging out at the bait. He's very curious. He's going back and forth, left, right. This one, does he want to chase? He's coming up a little bit. Oh, that one came all the way up and didn't commit to it. Going back down, he's in 25 feet. So he just went from 45 all the way up to 10. He went really, really high up with that. Oh, let's see. What are you using? Okay, I'll show you. So this morning, it's actually a power bait lure. So this nice one right here, and I dyed it chartreuse with this like smelly jelly stuff. And the reason being for that is when you get into deeper water like that, you know, you need to have stuff that's very, very visible for these fish. And so chartreuse, white, and pink is pretty much the few things that once you're fishing anywhere below like 40 feet of water, it's actually gonna stand out pretty good. And I only got probably a few more fish with this one before I gotta re-dye another one. But See if I can get 1 or 2 more out of it before it's completely ripped to shreds. For the amount of fish I've got right now, held up pretty good. And there's like 3 feeding on the bait. Look at this on the scope. See that bait ball right there? We got a whole bunch of Lakers just feeding on it. And that is my lure sinking down over to the right. So we're gonna try and drop on that little spot's head. See if I can get one of these ones to come and actually hone in on the bait. They're hungry. This one's coming in from the right-hand side. Another one following behind him. Oh, he hit it and he missed it. Come on, come on. That one actually hit on the bottom tap. He just slammed right into it. I'm not even sure if he whacked it or it's just, it was in his face at the right place at the right time, and so didn't hold. And I have that happen more often than you'd think, especially if you get in like these big schools of lake trout like this. If there's like 5, 10, 15 of them on the scope at one time and you're jigging it, sometimes just pulling up, you'll accidentally snag them from underneath the bottom because they'll go look at your bait, get real close to it, decide they don't want to bite, but then it's too late because you still end up getting them with the jig head. And when that happens, it feels like you have an absolute monster because they just crush it. Oh, yeah, big school alewife off to the right now. Let's see if I can get any of them picking out of it. So what I'll try to do is you can turn the scope to any like particular, oh, this one might hit it on the fall. No, it's three of them. One of them's gonna go, he's gonna go. He wants it, someone's going, 3 following, someone chase. Oh. Yeah, 3 good ones right below me. Bringing it back down to the bottom. See if the little taps get them interested. They're still all over it. Still all over it. Another big one off to the right. Completely lost my train of thought. We were talking about the bait ball there. So with that, if you can turn the scope and find where the bait is, try and cast into it because, oh, this one might, come on. Oh, didn't commit to it. You can cast it right in the bait like that and sit below it, and it's more likely to disguise itself amongst the fish. And so then especially, it looks like something is kind of in panic or it's injured, and the lake trout will hone in on that, and you'll have a much better odds of actually getting them to bite when that happens. I got one coming in from the left-hand side. The other's left. Let's see if he wants me to chase. Yep, he does. Come on, hit it. Oh, it looked like he went to go to strike, and it just didn't hold for him too. And I've got bait up high right now. There is a huge school of something around like 5 to 10 feet down. But I'm in 45 feet of water. There's some bait off to the right, but I'm not seeing, oh, come on. Think about it, and dodged me. Had that big school there for a minute, so they bit quick. Come on. This one, he's chasing again. He's gonna go for it. Great start to the morning. I'm happy that we got all that. And for all the new viewers checking in, I'll show you. It has been full of bait. Still very lively. All Lakers, salmon in there. So, yeah, the fish are here. That's for sure. Let's go. Get that back down. Yeah. All that bait is sitting up so high up. I don't see any big marks, just little ones. I think there's another Laker down there to the left on the bottom. And when they hug the bottom, oh, he came up off the bottom, seeing that. Yeah, see, that's the funny thing. When they are hugging the bottom like that, because Lakers will literally just sit like right on top of it, you will not notice they're there for a while. This one's chasing. Come on, man. There was like 3 underneath it. See, all I can see is ground on the scope, and then the next thing you know, there's 3 lake trout underneath me to just pick up out of nowhere. Oh, he's coming back from the side. Come on, man. He darted in from probably 20 feet away, saw it, and then just doesn't commit. But they're all hanging out right under my bait. They're loving it. I have to decide if I want to try and downsize the lure in a little bit here, because sometimes when you throw the same thing like that, right, it works for a little while, and then they catch on. They're like, oh, hey, I just saw two of my buddies go flying up to the surface. Might not want to go whack that, and so you swap down the size of the bait just slightly, right? Or upgrade, either way, right? Throw something a little different their way, and it's like, oh, that's not the same bait. Because they're a lot smarter than you think. This one's gonna come chase from far. Really? Guess not. And you gotta find ways to stand out too, especially when you have these huge clouds of bait like that on the bottom, because they're all feeding in on them, and so they're already pretty full, you know? You gotta catch these fish when they're hungry and just convince them enough that your bait is the right thing to hit. So right now it's saying there is 3 of them like 40 feet behind me. So what I'm gonna do is try and cast underneath my trolling thing there, and we're gonna have that fall a little bit closer to where that bait pack is, and see if I can blend in with that and in turn have him go. Because he's already chasing back over to it right now. Yeah, sees my bait falling in the mix. See if I can get him to strike. Yep, looking at it, looking at it. Come on. Oh. All right. Well, they're not gonna make it easy for me no more. But right in his face again. That's a good one. I want him to bite really bad. Oh, didn't chase, but he was looking for the ground taps. Yeah, he's coming back over. He seems very curious in just the little taps. Oh, there's a lot of them right now. I have to get one. Got him. There we go. Oh. I had a feeling, it's like I saw like 2 or 3 of them, and once you get the numbers like that, it's like, oh, what do we got here? This isn't a... Jeez, the jump, it's another salmon. He jumped onto my boat. Are you kidding me? The bait went flying off. He went airborne on the front, and the salmon just jumped right in the boat. That was nuts. What? I've caught a lot of fish over the years, and I've never had that happen. He came right in the boat for me. I didn't even need the net. That's crazy. Oh, yeah, that's pretty fish. Let's get one good view of everything, because that's my limit for the salmon right there right away. But just check it out. We got so many fish in the water. Dude, the energy on him, oh my God. Splash the camera a bit right there. Wow. Oh, what a stream. It's been 30 minutes and I've got 5 good salmonids in the boat. Unreal morning out here. I was a little discouraged too first thing, because like I wasn't seeing them hanging out where they had been the past few days, especially in the last week, and so I was like, oh no, the fish may have moved on me too much. But yeah, let's see. Oh, you know what would be cool to do? So this is the 360 camera that I use for a lot of my underwater content stuff that we have going. And so usually I'll throw it down in the tank like that, and you get like 1 fish in there for some of the shorts I post. We're gonna have like just a thing full of them all. That's crazy. Never seen so full. All right, we're gonna get some tape measurements here, and I think then I'm gonna try and release some of these fish because it's just getting too packed up in the live well. But yeah, that was cool to get some of the underwater shots like that. Unreal that there's that many in there. All right, one more on the bottom. Let's get one more real quick. See if I can hit him in the face. Yep, I'm on target to hit that fish smack dab in the center of its face. Well, let's see. Come on, looking at it, going from the side. Didn't quite commit. And is he a chaser? Not a chaser. Wow, that was a lot of really intense action, really fast. I love when you get days like this. This is why you fish, because sometimes you go out and you won't have any luck, and then you get these lucky mornings like this, where it's just on fire. And oh, that one came all the way up. He wants it, and didn't hold. The salmon, the energy on him. I mean, that thing went flying like that. Oh, this one about to hit. Yeah. Oh, he's so gonna hit. Oh. Yeah, picking from the top. Nope. All right. Yep. It's a little slow on the camera right now, so we're gonna do some of these releases real quick. I have to actually find my tape measure. Not in this bag of goodies, is it? Nope. Not there. Not there. All right, there we go. Now, I don't know if there's gonna be a decent little angle where I can actually show you guys the length of these, but I will try my best to be able to get it. So we'll do one at a time. We're gonna start with one of the bigger Lakers. All right. This one was, they're all still very lively. Look at that. Oh, don't want to drip on the phone too much. My bad. Water damage. Usually how it goes. All right. So, if the audio cuts out, I apologize. But let's see. So, first things first, check him out. This Laker sitting at 24 inches on the dot. So that's a pretty good fish to start. And everyone can see that right there. 24-inch Laker, first one. Awesome. Okay. So we're gonna give him a good little send off. Oh, well, that's not good. Hold up. Okay, he did take off. He just needed a second. Now let's see. Next one we have here. Let's do you. You're still pretty lively. You're one of the smaller ones we got this morning. Now, I'm guessing you're probably, if I had to guess, it's gonna be 20 on the dot for this one. It's gonna be my guess. Okay, come on. Calm down for a second, buddy. I know, the energy. Energy is lively here this morning. It was still, he was actually 23. So, I'm gonna let him go too. There we go. Takes off nice and good. All right. Who's up next? Another pretty laker. This one's a little smaller, so I'm guessing 21. I think it's gonna be 21. How close was I? Let's see. Put this underneath him like that. Yeah, pretty much 21. Awesome. Oh, okay, easy, buddy. Come on. Work with me, not against me. Whoosh. Off he goes. And there's a whole bunch of them down there again. You can actually see them scurrying away, and this one's taken off. So now we are going to drop back down and see what we can do. Yep, sometimes they take a second to kind of come to, but the good news is there's plenty of fish in the sea today. There's a big one swimming down, so I want to try and hit him. Now, just to make sure here, someone want to comment, is my audio still working? I swapped the camera views the other day and it cut out on me, so please feel free to tell me in the chat if you can't hear me clearly. All right, that's good. Oh, yo, he was all over that right from the beginning. Yeah, that's awesome. The eagle is over here checking me out too. Probably see him off in the background in a sec. Yep, there he goes. Oh, there's a few of them down there. I'm in the balls of bait. See if you'll hit it on the fall. Very seldomly. Oh, he's coming. He's gonna hit it. He's gonna crush it. He's gonna crush it. One of them's gonna crush it. There's too many to not crush it. Come on. 4. No one's gonna bite. Someone has to bite. Nope. They're making me work for it. Might need some fresh scent on it too. Let's see how my salmon are doing. Yep. Those two will be. Oh, okay. Come on, Chase. Chase, chase, chase. Just wouldn't commit to it. But I'm in the right spot. There are plenty down there. I see at least 6 right now. And that's probably not counting the 3 or 4 that you can't see for the moment. Nope. Put it back down there. Oh, he's coming in fast. Coming in fast from the side. Wow, really? Oh. Yeah, I think it might be time to try and downsize just a little bit and see if that makes a difference. So there's a really big one over there to the left-hand side in the scope. Cause a panic. Nope. Oh, he's checking me out. Come on. Come on, come on, he doesn't know what to do. When they don't know what to do, just make them work it. Up, go up quick. It's following it, following it, following it, following it. Went back down. Another 10-foot chase right there near the top. This one might hit in the fall. Oh, oh, no, not quite. It seems to be a risky move to jig it on the fall is what I've kind of learned this week, because, oh, that one was looking at it. Once it's already falling down, they're chasing it, so it's got that natural, like, tail movement going down, like paddle tails do in the water. And then as soon as you hold it there in the middle and kind of jig it instead, it takes away that natural look. So you either get them to smack it on the stop right there, or the fish smartens up pretty quick and just takes off. All right. We're gonna prep a fresh one because this thing is beat up pretty good. And while I prep the fresh one, we will throw the little one down there. So this is basically the same thing. It's just a size down. And we're gonna drop. See if he wants the little one. He's coming over to check it out pretty quick. But didn't really have a whole lot of interest in it. And so it's funny how the bait fish they're eating must be pretty big, because usually I like to go like with these smaller size baits, and for Lakers this works good. And with these little ones like this, they have almost no interest. And that really says a lot. I'm thinking they're probably eating like 8-9 inch alewife. So good sized bait fish. Let's see this one looking at it. What are you gonna do? Oh, well, he looked like he was gonna hit, but didn't follow me on the chase. So it doesn't have enough of that like paddling motion. And so the little ones kind of seem to do better just like bouncing it like here on the bottom like that. Got another one coming on the left, good one on the right, bait up top. I'll show you guys what I mean. This is him. He's kind of thinking about it, but he's not committing to it. And that's tough to watch, because you'll see him be there so excited checking it out, and then he just won't go for the kill. And there was a lot down there too, so. All right, we're gonna make it a little bit fresher. That's the game plan. So, let's see what we got to work with for that. Now, I got a whole bunch of different variations of these the other day, but the UV ones seem to work the best. So, in one of my bags of goodies from Bass Pro, I got a whole bunch of stuff that I thought was gonna do good. I mean, they have these yum lures that look like alewife. They were chasing them, but they wouldn't commit to that for anything the other day. And then you got a few different colors. Like, I got these ones, right? They look more darker like that, so I was thinking with the top coloration represents alewife better. Same thing with these ones, the ripple shads, but I wasn't having a whole lot of luck with those. Not in that one. It's in one of my other bags of goodies on the boat somewhere. These are what we want. Yep. So go get yourself those if you're not already using them. These, or same thing, if you check out benditfishing.com, he's got something called the Winnie Kit. and there's these big smelt representations. Those work very, very well too. But right now, I'm liking the bigger baits, and there's a few down there. So we need to make a little bit of a mixture here for this to work out good right now. So that is what this is for. See, what you do, make sure I get the right flavor. That one's crawfish. We're gonna take a few dabs of smelt oil. All right, so get that in there in the bottom to start you off. And then we take a little bit of the smelly jelly, all right? Do a few drops of that in there. Gets you a nice base layer with a lot of different scents to wake these fish up. And then this stuff, this is the Spike It Dip and Glow. And I like garlic ones because that just seems to do the job pretty good. Do a few good drops of it in there. And then the last thing we have to do is actually add just a hair of water to this concoction. And so we do that because if you don't dilute it like this, it's basically just gonna instantly dissolve your lure, like very, very quickly. So take this, and actually a better way to do it, so you can get it out at least with this. I'm gonna hook it first, and I'm hooking it first because in turn, it allows me to just pull it out rather than coating my hands in this dye. All right. Now we're just gonna let that sit for a sec. And the nice thing is, since I landed like right on the fish over here, I'm not gonna have to go anywhere. There is bait all over the place, like directly underneath me, which is why the Lakers are just scurrying through here. Yeah. Swirl that around. Get it nice and bright, vibrant yellow. Really, really stands out. And now, fish, believe it or not, sense of smell is actually one of their strongest senses. So, oh yeah, look at that. And this stuff's also glow in the dark, so it just makes everything stand out way more. Actually, a few weeks ago, I had bought a UV light, but I can't find where I put it. And what you do with those things is you'll hold it up to it a little bit while before you drop it down, and it just really makes the thing glow like crazy. All right. Oh yeah, you can just see the scents all coming off of it as I drop down there. The bait fish took off real quick. There's one Laker over to the right. I'm not seeing any on the left right now. But I bet you there's some just hidden on the bottom right there. That's got a reek too, so even if they're not directly in my line of vision, I think they'll get pulled in pretty soon. Oh, there's one. That's got to be a salmon though, because he's higher up. He's coasting at 25. All right, there's two far over to the right, like 45 feet back. And we got bait fish up high, so what we're gonna do is try and enhance the vision on it, because I know that they went out this way. We're gonna cast like that, so it gets a good ways behind me. Let's see if I can put that like almost right in those fish's face. Work it down. Well, hands down, the best purchase I've made for the boat in a long, long time. Did you make that scent yourself? Well, I combine everything to put it in there, but it is not my own thing. You can probably find it at Cabela's or even like Kittery Trading Post, Bass Pro Shops. They should all have them. Like all Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's usually will have this stuff, especially if you're out west. Ooh, we got a big one coming over to me. Come on. Oh yeah, he was looking the chase. He was liking the chase. Just checking it out, coming up high. Oh, didn't commit to it. I need that big pod of them to come back again. Let's see. Oh, I hit him on the nose. A lot more bait up high, and there's a big school of it down in the bottom too right now. The Lakers must be hugging the bottom though, because I'm not seeing them after that. Okay, yeah, we got one over to the left feeding on that littler pod of fish. Oh yeah, he's looking at it really quickly. Wow. Chase, chase, chase. Just wouldn't bite. Just wouldn't bite. Does it work for bass? The smelly jelly definitely would work for bass. Yeah. But if you want tips on like bass fishing, my best recommendation for you is there's 2 different lures. So no matter where you go out and you get a Angelica Meps spinner. All right. And that works very, very good for most places you go. Try and get that nice silver pattern, especially if it's a hot sunny day, works really good. But if you prefer throwing like worms and soft plastics and stuff instead, go out and get either like long black zoom worms or specifically gooseberry laminate Gary Yamamoto's. Those things work so good for Senkos. I used them a bunch growing up, and all 3 of those lures have caught me several fish over 5 pounds. Yep. Dang. All the bait is up high, and the Lakers seem to just vanish. I'll show you what I mean for the bait, I guess. So we have all those right there. Add 5 in the boat. Okay, there's 1 or 2 over to the right. He's coming in kind of quick, so I've piqued his interest. Not enough though, I guess. I thought that scent was really gonna make him just whack at it right away. Popping him up. 2 salmon still cooking nice and good. Look at the pretty colors on them too. I love that. So my part-time cameraman, Mr. Ben, he makes very, very good salmon. What he likes to do is he takes this mustard and he puts some maple syrup and he cooks them over that in the tin foil like that. Comes out pretty good. I'm not a big fish eater myself, but he's done that for me a few times. We actually ate one of the ones over the campfire up at Moosehead last weekend. Came out pretty nice, so it's a good recommendation for if you want an easy way to cook salmon. Let's see. 1 to the right, another 1 to the right. He's looking at it pretty quick, but not much of a chaser. The gulls are starting to come around me a little bit. Let's see if I can get him. Nope. Okay, we're gonna turn the scope and see if I find any that I can cast into the range of. Nothing up front, just more endless bait though. There's a few over that way. Head on, I just have a lot more bait. Bait is all through here right now. That's why all these fish are stacked up. And there's one up in front, like good 10 feet. Let's see if this puts that in his face at all. Get near him. Not as much interest though. Oh no. What I did earlier to find them, fortunately right now the wind is kind of working in my favor. So, what is going on right there? Yeah, there is something chasing up ahead. So I might decide to let myself drift back a little more closer to that island and see if there's anything there. This one's falling down. Thinking about it, thinking about it, thinking about it. Ah, didn't hold. Drop back down. Let's see. Oh, he wanted it. Dang. Yeah. See, every time I think I want to move, the Lakers are just like, no, we're still here. Alright, a few little ground taps. Get him to come back this way. That's why the morning bite is really crucial. I mean, the nice thing is, since it's overcast, fishing is going to be great all day as long as the wind doesn't pick up too much. But on those hot sunny days, you have to get out here bright and early because this is a big lake, right? Once all the other boats get really active and they start coming out this way and everyone's jet skiing and making a bunch of commotion, and then you got the sun out, the fish hide deep and they don't want to bite anything. They're all panicked. Have you ever actually gone underwater and like listened to the propellers from the boat overhead? You can understand how much that stirs up. And so fish, they have these amazing senses. Their hearing is in these things called otoliths. It's actually an inner ear stone. And so what that does is basically it detects vibrations in the water column. So if you're out fishing and you're blaring your music on your speaker from the boat going above, and that's all getting sent down there, to an extent, it might bring the fish to you, but much more likely, it's gonna scare everything off. Same way the big boats do. So, nice, calm, peaceful morning like this. That's why it's so good, because it's not all people, right? It's like the same thing during, back when COVID happened. Remember how all the animals were everywhere, all out in the streets because everyone hid away? If you get nice and quiet and find yourself in tune with nature, then nature tends to present itself to you, whereas if you're making a whole bunch of ruckus and loud noises, not so much. Yeah, we're gonna turn off the spot lock for a little while. I think there's more bait further back, just a hair, and we'll see if I can get a good little drift going into something bigger. Oh, we got one coming up. Oh, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. There's 3, 4 of them. Okay, yep, some good ones here. Just thinking about it, thinking about it, thinking about it. Chasing it on the way down. Does he hit it though? Does not. I think that one's chasing me. It's hard to tell. Looks like it. Looks like he's coming up. Got to reposition once you lose the anchor lock. Just a hair. Now a lock here. So this just put me like maybe like 5 feet back from where I was, sitting right on top of the bait. Gonna work on this school for a while, see if I can get some more of the big ones coming through, and then if I can hook into some more in a little while, I think I'll hop back on. But for now, I'm gonna spot hop around, see if I can find some more fish, and then hopefully I'll get another stream out later in the day. Thank you all for staying tuned and who did join in. Anyone that subscribed, really appreciate it. Anyone you can get's always good. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.